Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video today. Today I'll be reviewing Studio Series 86 Scavenger and Mixmaster. Now, first off, I want to talk about these new 2026 prices. Dear God, why? They might be because of tariffs, but to be honest, I don't know. I don't really know about like politics and stuff, but Mixmaster, I got him at Walmart. $42, $43 for a Voyager is insane. I don't know why they had to jack up the prices so much, but luckily, Scavenger over here, he was still the regular prices. So $24.99 or $25. So yeah, so he was from Target, and they still have the old prices. So if you want the old prices, go to Target, but they have less stock. So Walmart, they have more stock but higher up prices. Target has less stock but lower prices. Now, let's get on to the review. So, first up, I'm going to start with is Scavenger. Now, Scavenger here, yeah, I like it. It's a very cool figure. Or I want to talk about the color mismatch. Now, in person, it's pretty the hands are the only noticeable part with the color mismatch. But, yeah, and then, yeah, so the hands are pretty noticeable on camera too, but the thighs, these thigh pieces right here, they are extremely noticeable. Like, just on camera though. From afar, in person, you can't really notice it unless you're in certain lighting. But yeah, it's pretty noticeable on camera. But the rest of the figure color, pretty nice. You know, he has his scoop in the back, so he can cover up his his head. Yeah. Nothing much to say about him. You know, he has his rifle, and it's a pretty good rifle. I do have to say. Come on, focus. Come on. All right, there we go. Now it's focusing. But yeah, I very much appreciate it. Like this the mag right here, the mag on the side. That looks pretty cool. But you can just dropped him. Alright, there we go. And he can, he can shoot, he can gun down Autobots. He'd be like, I forgot how he sounded. I'm gonna shoot you. Pa, 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 pa. Yeah. So now we can talk about his teammate, Mixmaster. Now, Mixmaster here, I think he might be one of my favorites, mainly because how solid this guy feels. Don't get me wrong, Scavenger and the rest of them feel extremely solid. I feel like Hook or no, not really Hook, but Long Haul, he's probably the solidest out of all of them. Is that even a word? But yeah, he just feels really solid. One issue is that I don't really like how the elbows feel. They feel kind of, they do that. I can't really explain it on camera, but they feel very stiff. And I understand that's for the combined mode, but still, it feels a little awkward. And then, obviously he has to have his gun right here. And it's pretty good, pretty cool gun, pretty cool. And then it just plugs into his hand right. Oh crap! Plugs into his hand right there. And then he can gun down Autobots with the rest of his team. So pew pew, bang bang bang, pop 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 pop. So for some comparisons, if I can stand up, you idiot. Alright, there we go. Scoot him back, and then grab his teammate. Make sure he can stand too without falling over. Come on. Put him right there. And some for comparisons. Here is Studio Series 86 Bumblebee. Come on. Let's see if I can scoot the camera in more. There's Studio Series Bumblebee. To the side. 86 Prime. Studio Series Grimlock, my previous review. Go watch that video. Age of the Prime Superion. That, yeah. So I really want the rest of him. I want to complete Superion. And then we have Devastator. Yep. Now I'll probably make a full review of Devastator, but in this video I'll only show like how these two go into Devastator. Now, next up I will be showing the alt modes. So I'll cut to that right now. So now I have Scavenger and Mixmaster in their alt modes, and I'll start off with Mixmaster. So now Mixmaster seems also solid. I don't really have much to say about it, but you know, I really much appreciate this alt mode. You know, obviously this thing, his barrel can't spin because it does come apart like that. So you know, now you have this this big barrel. Crap. So I'll just gonna plug that back in. Now, yeah, it's solid little cement truck. Scavenger though, I really like him because it's his scoop. To be honest, it's fun to mess around with his little scoop. You know, it'll go woo woo woo, and you can dig. Yup, that's pretty cool, dog. That's pretty cool. But unfortunately, the top of him can't spin. See, it can't spin. Mainly because this part right here, it locks into his crotch. But yeah, it's still pretty cool. You know, I like it. What is this? There we go. You know, it's still pretty cool. I like it. Now I will show how to combine these two into Devastator. Yup. But first, I need to go use the bathroom. So I'll do that second. Yep. I'll use the bathroom first. Do this second. So now I will show you how to combine Mixmaster and Scavenger to the rest of Devastator. Now, first up, I'm going to be starting it with is Mixmaster. So scoot Scavenger off to the side. Now I'm going to lay Devastator down. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna open this so then Devastator can slide his thigh into it. So there's like a little, that part right here, this little bar, and it will slide into this hole right there, this slot. And then so scoot scrappers this head, slide that in right there, and then this peg right here. Oh, you can't see my fat finger. Peg, slot right there, slot, and then it'll just snap into place. And then to activate that ankle joint, oh, actually first I need to put, I'll just do this part first. Come on. Ooh, that ratchet is satisfying. Take the front face of the cab, unpeg it. Come on, don't do this on camera. Alright, there we go. I don't know why it was so tight right now. It's gonna slide, it's gonna hinge up, and it'll peg in to the front. Come on. Peg. Peg it, damn it. Ooh, that was a satisfying ratchet. Oh, come on. There we go. And then to get the heels out, because, you know, it's going to need heels, flip those flaps up. 2 flaps down. Oh, you can't see. 2 flaps right here. They're going to... Oh, knocked my camera. And there's these pegs right here. Those 2 pegs. They'll go into these slots on each side, and they should just peg in. And then you're gonna push these flaps up to lock them in. And then next, you're gonna grab mixmaster's arms. You're gonna unpeg them because there's these slots on mixmaster's arm, and there's that little peg right there, and it holds it in place in vehicle mode. And we're gonna do the same on the other side, and then should be like this. Oh no, that's too like not enough space. All right, I guess that's good enough. And then yeah, and now Devastator is fully allowed to stand without Scrapper giving up. So now you compose him, and he just stand now. Scoot him back. There we go. Now we're gonna grab a scavenger. We're gonna make sure we're just gonna fold this part right there. And next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna unpeg the legs, and then this part right here, just where his body used to be, it just slides out with this little thing right here. It just covers up this hole in his crotch. This part we're gonna have to, yeah, it just folds up. There's a hinge, and it just goes up. So we're gonna have to twist it this way. So the black piece will have to face forward, and then we're just gonna peg these legs into place. We're gonna fold that flap down. The next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna have Devastator. There's just his peg right there. Or actually, we should probably fold down the chest piece, and then this will slide on. Oh, there we go. All right, and then this piece will just peg on, and then boom, we got ourselves a Devastator. Actually, first, I gotta let him get his hand. So we got this hand right here. You know, obviously it can open, or I should probably say that for the Devastator review. Come on. Oh. It's kind of hard to find the peg in the slot, but once you get it, it's all nice and neat. So there we go. Look at that big ball right then and there. I won't show off comparisons in this video. I'll do it for the, yet again, I said it like multiple times. Crap, why is it angled like that? That's weird. It kind of feels a little off. But, yeah, I'll say that for the Devastator review. But I just have to say how solid this thing feels. I'll just give a brief summary up. Like, this thing is freaking amazing. And, yeah, I definitely recommend it. So, yeah, this is the end of the review. I'm gonna go play Fortnite because they just added Homer Simpson. And, yeah, so hope you have a good rest of your day. And, thank you for watching.